You don't have to go it alone. You don't have to do it by yourself. And that's freeing to know that it's just not just you. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're moving through in this life experience, know that you're not alone. And know that there are people out there that love you, that love your energy, that want you in their life, and can support you. This came to me this morning as I was going for a walk. Because I've been going through some stuff. Like we all go through. We're all human. We all go through stuff. And I've been ruminating. And I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning. And I didn't know what to do, so I just asked my uncle ChatGPT. Good old chat. Expressed my experience, and the first thing that Chat said to me was just to breathe. Bring your awareness back to this moment. And he said, breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds and then breathe out for 6 to 8. And that's what I did, ladies and gentlemen. I slowed it down. Because we all experience hard times in this physical experience, being a human. And in those moments, things seem to move very fast. Because we're not really present with what's going on. We're stuck in our head a lot of the times. And what can help you is something to bring you back to this moment, whatever that is for you. For me, the breath is very helpful. When you're conscious of your breathing and just bringing it in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. And bring it out for 6. And what this does is it relaxes your nervous system. Brings down the noise. Takes you out of your head and into your body and out of the mind. Because I've been going through some stuff, ladies and gentlemen, very painful stuff. But I know that I'm not alone in that we all have our problems. Life doesn't stop for anybody, whatever life is presenting for you. And it came to me, I did this process, I did the breathing, I reflected, brought the awareness back to me. What's my intention? Knowing that I do have a pure intention. I move with good intentions. I have a pure open heart. And I'm a good person. I do good things. I want good things for all. So I know that any sort of self-imposed guilt being brought onto me, projected by another person, which is what's happened in my experience, that's not my stuff. That's their stuff. And I'm the one that's responsible for what's happening inside of me. And any rumination that comes up, I'm not a victim of that. I can be proactive in how I'm going to experience that. And that's what I did. I breathed into it and I just witnessed any of that and just realized, it's not me. You can't get me. Because I know me. And a lot of good people know me too. So I won't be the victim in this story. I'll take back control, and afterwards I went for a walk. And on that walk, the realization came to me of, you don't have to do this alone. If I didn't have the people that I have in my life, it would be fucking hard to go through this personal experience. It would take me 10 years to be where I'm at right now, going through it within 3 months. It would take me 10 years if I was by myself, but I'm very grateful that I have some incredible people in my life that can help me, and if I didn't have them, there's also support outside of friends, soulmate. There's numbers you can call. Whatever you're going through, someone can pick up the phone and hear you. Because very often all it does take is for you just to talk about it. All these thoughts ruminating, going through your mind that are not you, all it does take is just to express it sometimes. Get it out. Let go of it and move your body. Whether that's yoga, the gym, go for a walk, run, whatever it is for you, because there might be 1,000 gurus out there on Instagram, but only you know what's happening inside of you, and only you know the way. Don't listen to anybody else. Listen to you. And know that you're not alone. Know that there are people that love you, that care for you, and that want you in their life. You're very important. You're here in this life experience for a reason, right? And I want you to know that you are loved. You are enough. You are worthy of love. You're worthy because you were simply born into this physical experience. And there's a reason why you're here. In whatever trouble you're going through, whatever drama is showing up for you, know that that's not a reflection of who you are. Sometimes when you ask for greatness, expect great obstacles along the way. Whether that's in relationships, whether that's in your work, whether it's in finances, whatever area, nothing is separate. Just know that you have the capabilities to get through this. Sometimes it does start by asking for help. And that's the strongest thing you can do, is put your hand up and say, hey, I need help. I don't know what to do. I was watching this documentary the other day on Netflix of Avicii, and just seeing his trajectory of his life, getting into music, creating these incredible beats, how dedicated he was to the craft, just creating for creation's sake, and how detached he was for the outcome. It's a beautiful reflection on manifestation, really. But then it was a documentary on how to not be in alignment, because if you get into human design, Avicii's actually a projector, and projectors need to be seen, and also they need a rest, they need space, they hate people. Because they're not here in this lifetime to see themselves, they're here to see the world, and they have such a beautiful gift in seeing other people. And it's partly why one of the reasons is some of the best people in my life are projectors. My best friends and my soulmate are all projectors, because they see me. And yeah, Avicii was, and he was just out of alignment. He was constantly doing late night gigs, constantly on the grind, on the move, on the road, flying all the time, playing gig after gig after gig. And I can't help but just wonder if he had that support network around him, if people actually knew, that loved him and would just say, hey man, you're enough, bro. Like, just relax. You don't have to do all these gigs. Even though I guess it'd be difficult once you're in that scenario. But you don't have to do all of the things. You really don't. You are enough right now. And sometimes you need a person in your life to tell you certain things. And if you're in a relationship, make sure you choose wisely. Make sure you choose someone that loves you for who you are. And that really does start with loving yourself. Because if you were like me, a bit of a people pleaser, you're not really expressing who you are, and you might just attract into your life someone who does not have your best interests at heart, right? Until you realize who you are and you shift that, and then you become in alignment with your truth, you start to express that out, and the people that come into your life resonate on that frequency that you are, that frequency of you loving yourself. Then you may attract into your life the ones that are meant for you, that support you, that love you and nurture you. And that's where I'm at right now. And I'm still moving through the process of allowing my nervous system to relax in a safe environment. And oh my goodness, that's been a process. It's been a dance. Like I said, 10 years worth of healing in 3 months can only happen really when you have the right environment around you, when you surround yourself with the right people, and when you let go of the people that are not right for you, the toxicity in your life, whether that's friendships, romantic relationships, whether that's social media, whatever you're exposing yourself to. Because if you're like me, I'm very affected by energy, very affected by what I expose my attention and awareness to. And I'm sure we all are. That's why it's called programming on TV. You take care of the environment and you take care of yourself, and you can grow. Because if you don't, it's like having a flower and putting it in a dark room. That's a toxic relationship. Imagine how that flower is going to go. You have a sudden burst of inspiration, you're about to tell your partner, you're excited, and your partner rolls their eyes at you, scoffs at you. That's a flower in a dark room. And there's nothing you can do to change that other than to get out of the fucking dark room. Wake up. Get out of it. Unless you want to allow that in your life. You can save yourself. You surround yourself with the right people. But first you've got to love yourself. And you can thrive. But how do you expect your business to go in a positive direction if you're constantly being dismissed by someone very close to you, your significant other, for example? And whatever you're going through, this relates definitely to my experience of rumination. Know that you don't have to go it alone. Know that there is a way for you, and there's people around you that love you and honor you and want you in their life, and you're a good person. So maintain your peace as if it is your most utmost responsibility and priority. Maintain your peace. Do not feel guilty for cutting people off. Do not feel guilty for setting up boundaries that are healthy and in alignment with the person that you wish to become. And that all starts with choice. So in this lifetime, who do you want to become? Because first you need to be it in order to see it. And you can talk about it, but knowledge is nothing unless it is an experience felt within your being. It's very easy to talk about things, but now I'm a person that embodies those things that I used to talk about. And that feels good. It feels good.